What's up, Camden County? Alison Shores, Vicki Wittenbach, and Shauna Span from the Camden County Chamber of Commerce, and we are back with another episode of Get in Your Business. Shauna, tell them where we are.
Okay, it's Monday morning, and we are at Next Wave Hearing, trying to hear what we need to do to hear.
Whoop, whoop. So let's go find Mason, let him tell us all the things we need to do so we can learn about hearing.
What we can hear.
Whoop, whoop. Let's go. So Mason, thank you so much for joining us today and letting us get in your business. So first things first, we're really glad you're here because we know we don't have a whole lot of options when it comes to, getting hearing aids and getting hearing tests and stuff like that in Camden County. So we are super excited that you're here 5 days a week. So let's start with why hearing? Why did you get into this?
Why I got into this is because both my parents do it.
Okay.
They've both been doing it for about 30 years.
30?
So
okay.
A lot of experience. I actually shadowed him and trained over him for the last 2 years.
Okay.
And excited to be out on my own.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about hearing in general and hearing aids in general, because I know now they've made it to where you can get them, over the counter. And,
yes.
And so let's talk about that. Let's talk about your hearing aids versus, actually just going and picking up some at CVS.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's 3 levels to that, really. There's PADs, which is a personal amplification device.
Okay.
That's real bottom of the barrel. And then you have an OTC hearing aid. That's good for somebody if they just have a mild to a moderate loss. But a lot of times it doesn't require a prescription and it's not finely tuned to that patient's unique hearing loss. Okay. It does not get programmed, none of that. It's set at a 30 dB loss, flat loss across the board, which it is very rare for somebody to have that exact loss.
Okay.
And then we have prescription hearing aids, and that's what I offer. You come in, you get a full comprehensive hearing evaluation. We talk about your severity of loss and style, okay? And then we talk about which style of hearing aid you need, whether that be in the ear, out the ear. The one that goes behind the ear is called a RIC, a receiver in canal. That's usually the most popular one.
I didn't know there were so many choices.
Yes, there is a good amount of choices. And then from there, once we get the hearing aids in, I program them and we go through a period of acclimation. So for the first 2 weeks, it's really the patient getting used to the hearing aid, and then we slowly move up from there. And then they have follow-up appointments on top of that. If they have any problems or questions or concerns.
Wow. So now, I noticed, with my dad, he can, do everything from his iPhone, adjust his hearing aids.
Yes.
But, my whole life, especially when I was, younger, he would say, you're mumbling, Alison.
Yeah. Yes.
And I would be like, I'm not mumbling.
Exactly.
It's your hearing. But I think,
Absolutely.
so a lot of times, maybe it's our loved ones that have to point out to us that, hey, you're not hearing things as, we're actually speaking them. So what is a good age to start testing that out and seeing if you have hearing loss? Because eventually we're all going to have hearing loss, right?
Yes, that is a great question.
Okay.
That is a great question. Usually over the age of 55.
Okay.
And now this varies because if you work in a setting like in a mechanic shop or somewhere where it's very loud, I think you should start a little bit younger.
Okay.
But usually at the age of 55, just annually once a year. And after you get hearing aids, it's actually by law, the FDA, you have to test ears every 1 year. It's an annual hearing evaluation, and you can get threshold shifts as early as 12 months. So that's why we have to test every year for our current patients.
So it's kind of like with the eye test, kind of schedule your ear hearing test when you have your eye test.
Very much so, exactly.
Okay.
So you can really lose hearing in just a matter of months. It can change.
You can get a threshold shift as early as 12 months.
Threshold shift. I remember that word. Yeah. Man. Okay. So now, do you take insurance? Patients without insurance, where are we?
How do we pay?
Those
Because
things? Yeah.
I'm retired, and I'm working hard time.
Okay.
So if you came in, is there a price for testing? Is all that?
Yeah,
on
so
insurance or
insurance is
something?
doing great stuff with hearing aids these days. I'm a provider for all major insurance companies. Most of the stuff you see is Advantage programs under Medicaid, Medicare. So your United Healthcare's, your Humana, your Blue Cross Blue Shield, all of that. And they're doing great stuff. It really just depends on your plan. But a lot of people, they come in and their hearing test is fully covered. Everything, the comprehensive hearing evaluation's covered. Most of the time, they'll have a zero out-of-pocket copay, zero deductible for the hearing aids themselves.
Oh, wow.
Some people have great plans, and sometimes they don't even know that they have these benefits.
So you cover just Camden County? Are you anywhere in Georgia or across state lines?
So as of right now, I'm servicing most of Camden County, so Woodbine, St. Mary's, Kingsland, and I'm getting a good amount of patients up from Yulee, Florida, because it's not very far of a drive for them.
Yeah, we're kind of like North Florida sometimes.
Absolutely,
So-
absolutely.
Good deal. Well, I think we've covered everything. Was there anything else you wanted to add? Did we raise anything?
Just open Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday, 9 to 6, on Fridays, 9 to 3.
We have to tell them where you are, your phone
Yes.
number, all those things. So let's address is
4499 Georgia Highway 40 East, Suite C, St. Mary's, Georgia.
right before Saturday Park.
4 Saturday.
That's how we remember it. And phone number here.
912-439-3241.
You nailed it.
Nailed
Got
it.
all the things.
You're hired.
Are you on Facebook?
I am on Facebook.
Okay.
You can find my Facebook page. It's Next Wave Hearing.
Awesome. Well, Mason, thank you so much for letting us. Gotta do the dance. Get in your business. Thank y'all so much. Please come by, check out Next Wave Hearing and meet Mason Miller. You won't be disappointed. Thank you guys so much for watching.